Due to time constraints and the fact that there's so many songs that I want to cover, I'm going to do these videos in one take, so they're going to be pretty rough. Just bear with me because there's just so many I want to cover. Billboard's Hot 100, outsourcing Billboard's Hot 100. I'm going to pull up the thumbnail, the actual Billboard Hot 100 on the Billboard Archives .com, something like that. Billboard's Hot 100. Coming in at number 80, a debut at number 80, Connie Francis, When the Boy in Your Arms is the Boy in Your Heart. Connie Francis, one of her biggest hits, although it's a forgotten 45 by Connie Francis, not as well known as some of her big records. Remember Vacation, Vacation, from 1962, and Everybody Somebody's Fool, and gosh, what was her first big hit? It'll come to me later on. But anyway, this was a big one for her. But it was a big one for somebody else first. You won't believe who covered this record first. It's for a movie. Cliff Richards, the legendary British pop musician, England's answer to Elvis Presley, had a couple of minor hits, including Living Doll in the late 50s and early 60s, but it wasn't until 1976 before Cliff Richards had his first major American hit with Devil Woman. But this guy was huge in England. I mean, he could do no wrong in England. Back in the 50s, 60s, even into the 70s, Cliff Richards came out, well, his version was called When the Girl in Your Arms is the Girl in Your Heart. And it was for a movie that he was in. He starred in a movie called The Young Ones. The song was showcased in that movie, and boy, oh my God. The Cliff Richards version blew up in the UK. It went to number 3 in England. In Europe, it did even better. Number 1 in the Netherlands. Number 1 in Norway for 8 weeks. 2 months. The Girl in Your Arms is the Girl in Your Heart. Connie Francis did something unprecedented. She'd covered these old standards, but obviously this record was not an old standard. She heard Cliff Richard's song when she was traveling in England, probably touring in England when she heard the Cliff Richards version, and she just flipped over it. I gotta do this. She went to New York City and she recorded the song. The date was November the 2nd, 1961. New York City. It was arranged by the legendary conductor, Don Costa, the guy who discovered Paul Anka. Here is Connie Francis. By the way, the song eventually went to number 2 on Billboard's Hot 100, but debuting at number 80 the week of November 26, 1961, is another sock hop classic. It's Connie Francis.